I'm so excited to launch my brand new book, Astrology Realized, Your Journey to Understanding Astrology. Buy it now on Amazon.com. Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of August 2013. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It's really important for you to utilize this month wisely because next month, and I'll be here to talk about it then, but next month there are some really important changes taking place for you, very much for the better, and lots of new chapters happening. This month there is a focus on one hand on what we would call how are you spending your days, okay? How are you living? Do you like the way that you're going about your day, going about whether it's your job, whether it is your little habits, those small moments? How are you using those small moments to reinforce a sense of self-love and a sense of self-care? But what's also happening this month is, this is very much about conscious habits. What's also happening this month is about the unconscious habits. And what I am seeing is that there's lots of stuff being stirred underneath the surface, and this is actually really good. A lot of fears are going to be coming up, and this is really, really good. And the reason is because you need to purge this stuff. You need to let go of this stuff. You need an honest assessment of your life, and you need an honest understanding of where it is you are and how maybe fear has guided a lot of your choices in the past, and how you don't have to give in to that any longer if you don't want to. What I also find really intriguing about this month is when I think about your sign and a huge part of what you are here to learn over the course of this lifetime, one of the big spiritual lessons of having your sun or moon or rising sign in the sign of Virgo has to do with this idea of being conscious of the moments of the day and how those small moments all contribute to ultimately where it is that you go. It's this whole idea of being present. It's this whole idea of being in the now and utilizing the moment to the fullest advantage. So whether that's you working on a skill, whether that's you enforcing a strong sense of health and body, whatever the case may be, these are the areas that are going to come up for you to have an honest look at. For some of you, I am going to be really honest, for some of you, you may be starting the month or thinking very strongly about your health, whether that's because something external has come up or it's an internal prompt, whatever the case may be. Trust that, because I do think that you're going to be led towards the right solutions. You're going to be led towards the right practices, and chances are that your solutions are going to be found in those small little things that you need to do every day. But it seems as if the answer ultimately is small. It is simple. That doesn't necessarily mean it's easy, right? For some of you, this could mean giving up a very strong habit. It's a small action. Ultimately, it's saying give up this habit, but the consequences can be really important and really big, not only in terms of the outcomes, of course, but also in terms of the way that you live your life, the way you go about your life. So just be mindful of that. Anything that you feel in your body, do reach out to whoever the medical professional is who would be able to guide you at this time. Chances are, on some level, I will admit that for some of you, some of the answers might end up being psychosomatic, and if that's the case, that will become evident to you as well. Ultimately, it's an important month because it reminds you one thing that you already know, which is to use the day and to consider your day. For some of you, also, your workplace is likely to go through changes. For some of you, this is going to mean that one workplace situation ends and another could begin as well a little bit into September. Whatever the case may be open to it, because the way that you live on a daily basis is going to change. It's going to change for the better. It's going to change in ways that empower you. And with that sense of empowerment, with that sense of letting go of anything that gets in the way of you being the best you, you will be well prepared for next month for some really big and wonderful changes and new chapters to find you. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.